Hello friends, I'm Karina Chin with KarinaStamps.com and I want to welcome you today to my Facebook Live. I'm so happy to be here and hopefully everybody will get to join in, and if not, I hope you can watch the replay. So I've been doing videos about 10 years, and I've been stamping for about 14 years, and I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I love stamping. I think it is so fun, and I love sharing with everybody. So I'll just kind of wait till everybody gets on. I'll just chat for a minute. And so if you're interested in more things that I do, you can go to KarinaStamps.com. That's my blog. I had it updated, so I was pretty excited about that. And then if you want to order supplies today from the things I show you, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net. And then I upload this video onto YouTube after, on Karina's Creations YouTube channel. No space between the first and the last name. And then today, this is the hostess code as well. So let's see who's coming on. Oh, I see Bet's here. Hello. Thanks for joining me today. I'm happy you can make it. And let's see what I was going to say. Okay, so I'll do a few quick announcements. First of all, first thing is tomorrow, December 8th, is free shipping day with Stampin' Up. Hello, Gail. How are you? So it's free shipping. So Stampin' Up almost never gives free shipping. And it's free with the $65 order starting tomorrow, one day only. So you can either go and place an online order from me, or you can place an online order, or you can just give me a call or email me and I'll help you out with that. And then I thought, because there's a free shipping special, I thought I'd better give everybody a deal on adhesive. Who needs adhesive right now? So this is my adhesive deal. Yeah, Sharon, I know. Isn't that great? Free shipping. So my adhesive sale that I'm doing includes 4 liquid glues, a mini Stampin' Dimensional, and a regular foam Stampin' Dimensional. And normally the price for this would be, I think it's around $33 by the time you add in tax and shipping. But tomorrow, because it's free shipping day, I'm kind of piggybacking it. I'm going to offer it for $26.10 for all of this. Plus, you're going to get half a package of free designer series paper, 6x6 paper. So it's a pretty sweet deal right now for $26.10. Now I only have 10 spots. That's it. So when they're gone, they're gone. So if you're interested in this, the order's going in tomorrow. Let me know, because I thought that would be kind of fun. Okay. Also, oh, thanks, Sharon. Thank you. She says money sent. Fantastic. Okay. And then also tomorrow I am going to be, or sorry, not tomorrow. Let's see, December 20th, I have my Monday night card class, and we're going to be making 4 cards. This is going to be one of the cards using the polar bear stuff that I'll show you today. This is going to be another card. So if you're looking for an online card class to take, my Monday night card class is always really fun. You can either pay for the class or the class is free with a $35 order, your choice. Let me know. And then we make 2 other projects as well. And that's always the 3rd Monday of the month. And then on January 4th, I hope you join me for my catalog kickoff party. It'll be done on Facebook as well. And catalog kickoff party, and we're just going to play with some new products. And there's also card kits that I'll send out to you as well, so you can stamp along with me that day. So if you want more information on that, just go to my newsletter list, and I will send out the information by email. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the talking I needed to do. Okay. Oh, and also I should mention too that if you not sure what you want for Christmas and your friend or your spouse is asking what you would like, we do offer Stampin' Up gift certificates. I offer Stampin' Up gift certificates. So just let me know and I can make a pretty envelope, and then you can get whatever you want after Christmas. So just something to think about. Okay, so are you guys ready to get stamping? I am. So I wanted to share the Arctic Bear stamp set today. Why? Mainly because Stampin' Up has their sale on right now, and there is a whole bunch of items that I think are a really good deal. So the last chance product list has come out, and this stuff is while supplies last. So some of it's already gone, some of it's still here, and I think kind of the hidden sleeper in the catalog is the Arctic Bears stamp set with the Arctic Bears dies. Now, if you don't like bears, you can still watch the demonstration and substitute, you know, little penguins instead. Kind of a nice little Arctic scene, because a penguin bundle is available, and I just checked it today and it's on low inventory status already, and it comes with a stamp set and a cute little punch. It's around $42, so that's super cute. You may want to get that tomorrow with free shipping. And then the Arctic Bears dies, they're on 50% off, so they're $20.50 right now. That's kind of why I thought I would focus on this bundle today. I like deals. And also, if you're shopping, there's a clearance rack you can check out as well for some great deals. So there's really good deals right now if you like stamping products. Okay, so first of all, I just wanted to show you the catalog page. This is what it looks like. So the bundle price is $64.75. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do this. Don't order this number. You want to order them separately to get the sale price. Hello, Margaret Ann. How are you today? And this is what the dies look like. So we have a polar bear die. We got the baby bear. We have, this kind of looks like icicles to me. And then we have this cool little snowy snowbank. How's that? Snowy snowbank. I went and cut it out of our velvet, is it our velvet sheets? Just to show you kind of the detail that you can get, just not with cardstock, but the velvet sheets are awesome too. So, I mean, I could actually have put this on the card too. Isn't that pretty? And then as well, this is another one of the dies, and it cuts out, it looks like water. So I'll have to do another card and post it later. And I just cut that out of our, is it brushed silver foil? Let's see what it's called. I don't know. It's a specialty paper, and I think it's rolling over, so I don't think it's on sale right now. At the back of the catalog is where you find all the good, interesting stuff. So it's silver foil 12 by 12 specialty pack, and I'm pretty sure it's rolling over, which means that if you don't get it now, it'll be available again, I believe in June, once the new annual catalog comes out. Or it could be May. They changed the date. I have to double check, but isn't that pretty? And then, of course, we have a baby bear kind of die, an outline die, and I mainly bought it because of the water. Not the water, but the snowbank. Sorry, snowbank, because I don't like fussy cutting snowbanks, and I thought this piece was wonderful because I also wanted to use it for my little penguin cards that I'm going to be making. Not this one, of course. This is a wedding card, but another one that I'm going to be doing. And of course, it's got your moon and then all your bear dies. So we're just going to set this over here for a second because I need this for the card. And the other thing I wanted to point out is we have this really cool ombre specialty paper, and that's what I'm using for this. Now, it's kind of hidden in the annual catalog. And you get 4 sheets of glitter paper. They call it a glimmer paper, but really it's glitter paper, right? Aren't those pretty colors? And I thought that was really fun. So if you're placing a $65 order tomorrow or more, I think you should get a quarter package of this too as a thank you gift. What do you guys think? Does that sound like a good idea? Excellent. Oh, bet you have me on the computer. Yay. Fantastic. And hello, Gladys. How are you today? I'm happy you can join in. Okay, so that's kind of, I just wanted to share the mechanics of this card. So let's get this one stamped first, and then I'll show you this really cool box as well. Okay, so step 1 for this is we want to get the kit that I've prepared. And the other reason I'm doing this too is tomorrow we're making this at the Monday card class. And I just thought this would be a perfect, you know, this would be a perfect class all by itself. A box and 2 bears. 2 bear cards. It's kind of fun. Okay, let me just tuck this one away because I have to have that ready for tomorrow morning and Monday night. I run the same card class on Wednesday mornings and Monday night, and that's sort of that's my club that I run. My card club. Okay, so let's see the pieces that you need to make this card. So this card isn't very hard. I will cut out the polar bears. Oh, look, we have a bonus bear. Okay, let's just put him over here. Pretty cute, right? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue down this cardstock. So it's just 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this is really my builder piece. So I don't really need this piece of cardstock. If you're trying to save money on cardstock, you don't need it because it's being covered up by the glimmer paper and then the gray piece at the bottom. But I just find it's easier to help me line things up. So I like to include it. And I usually include extra pieces like this in my classes as well, just because it makes it, like I said, it's easier to keep things straight. Right? And isn't that pretty? You can just see the shimmer and the glimmer of that paper. And then I have already die cut, just to save some time, the snowbank. This is from Smoky Slate ink, or Smoky Slate cardstock. And see, doesn't it make a nice little snowbank? I think it does. And then let's put this down here. And then I didn't think it looked that snowy. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just slide that over. Stampin' Up sells an ink pad called, it's a craft Stampin' Up ink pad. Now this is really old, this pad, but the brand new ones look the same as this. They open up this way. And it comes with an ink refill. And I always buy our ink refills. And that's one benefit of buying Stampin' Up ink pads, is that we sell the refills that go with it. So when you get your white ink pad, it's going to be uninked. So you actually have to put this on all over until it soaks in. And then I like to take either a bone folder or the back of a plastic knife and just kind of move it back and forth to get the ink into the ink pad. But because this is already inked, I just kind of wanted to do a corner. And then I just get a sponge. Or you can use a blending brush if you want. I would make this your designated craft blending brush because craft ink is sticky and it takes a while to dry, and you can actually emboss with it. And the reason I'm talking about this is my demo next week is going to be a chalkboard technique, and we're going to make cards that kind of look like, well, we're going to make an easel card as well, which is kind of cool. But this is what I made last night, and I'll show you how to make this next week. But isn't that pretty? So it uses, is it Christmas to Remember stamp set? Something like that. But all I did was emboss it with white embossing powder. And you can see I created kind of a chalkboard effect by just putting the white craft ink on it. And I'm sharing this now, this card, really quickly, because I think you might want to order it tomorrow with the free shipping sale. Everybody needs a white craft ink pad. So I've got a whole bunch of chalkboard cards that I'll share next week, next Tuesday. And then what do we need on this one? So we need some bears. So let's stamp our bears. And I'm going to stamp it in crumb cake ink. Let's see, make sure that I'm actually in the video so you guys can see what I'm doing. It's really, it's a perfect day today in Edmonton to make bear cards, Arctic bear cards, because it's kind of overcast a little bit. I can see the sun trying to peek through, but it is a cold, snowy day, and it was minus 20, minus 18. What was it, 2 days ago? Oh, on Sunday, because I was delivering some Stampin' Up orders. It was so cold. Well, actually, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, I would hate to not have a house to go to or a home. That would be a little chilly. Okay, and this is our Stampin' Up Little Baby Boss, I call it. It's a mini die cutting machine, and it comes with 2 clear plates and 1 kind of base plate. And then if you go to die cut on it, I love it because it has pictures on here. So it says you need plate number 1, 2 plate number 2s, and then your dies go in the middle. So we'll just put this down on here, and I think I just need to trim my paper really quick. I think it's a bit too wide. But I like this little tabletop cutter because it's portable, it's lightweight. Even if you have a big die cutting machine, you may want to get one of these because Christmas is coming and it's free shipping tomorrow. And also, if you're going to order lots of Stampin' Up! Stuff, the starter kit is available. It's $135. It's not on special right now, but it's still, every day is a good deal for the Stampin' Up! Starter kit. Okay, let's see. And I see Sharon is, another Sharon's here. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and I'll just put that on here. And then we're going to close this up. Put it like this. Move that out of the way. And then look, I have my two bears perfectly cut. Okay, now the other thing I did is I'm just going to glue down this piece of white cardstock. And that was die cut with the, again, the polar bear dies. But I love this. I think it does kind of look like icicles. And I remember going home in the winter times. I'm from Flin Flon, Manitoba, so it was cold. It was really, really cold. And we did have icicles like that hanging from the house sometimes. And then what I'm doing is we have a product called Shimmery Crystal Effects. Now it does take about 10 minutes to dry. Can you kind of see? My light's not great today. This is what it looks like, and it just gives some texture to the card. So let's just put this down here. And I'm just going to kind of drag it along. And I'll put a supply list on in the notes of my video. It'll be in the YouTube video for sure. And then I'll post it on my blog later today, in case you guys are wondering what products I'm using. And it just adds a little bit of texture to your card, but it does take a while to dry. So I do have to set that aside. And then let's get our little bear going here. So the mama bear is going to be right about here. And then we'll put the little baby bear here, but let's pop it up with a Stampin' Dimensional. You know, since I'm running my dimensional sale starting tomorrow. But yeah, I like to offer specials once in a while for my customers and friends. Okay, now I need a moon, so I've already I've die cut this out of Bumblebee cardstock. So it's going to go like that. And then for the sentiment, it's my dad's birthday right away, so I made him a polar bear card. And I wanted a happy birthday stamp set. So if you're looking for a masculine stamp set, this is in the annual catalog. I highly recommend this one. It's fantastic. It's got Father's Day, birthday, thank you. It's been around for a while. And then if you have a die cutting machine, these dies are really fun and do some really nice suit and tie cards, which of course then you've got graduation covered, you know, promotion at work. I think it's a really great stamp set to have. And then what I did, I think for this one, what sentiment am I going to use? Thinking of you, thank you. 2 simple words filled with warmth and gratitude. I think that sounds really nice, don't you? Now, where are they? 2 simple words. Oh, it's down here. Now, this is one thing I want to show you. So can you see, if you get our stamps for the first time, they come like this. And you might be going, what am I supposed to do with it? Now, there's 2 ways that you can use this type of a stamp. Is it going to fit on here? I think I need a bigger block. So let me just get out my, is there any blocks in here? This is my stamp case. Nope. I'm set up for my class tomorrow. Well, actually, I have 2 classes tomorrow. I'm going to the Windermere Golf Club tomorrow to run a card class. And then I have my virtual Wednesday morning card class tomorrow. And I pack everything up the day before to make sure I'm organized and ready to go. So if you have some friends who want to stamp or do a private party, I do private parties. There we go. So you could just stick it on here and stamp, but there's no label. And I really like to have my label on here. So if you just kind of peel this back, every kind of image has a perforated kind of backing. And then you just peel it off. And then you just match it up. So make sure it's the right direction. Yeah, I think that looks about right. And then I just sort of line it up on the sheet like so. And then hopefully it's stuck on there pretty good. Now I'm a little bit off, but I'm okay with that. I think it'll be good. Okay, now I'm looking for this little label piece. So I have pre-cut this with the rectangle dies that we have. Put that away. Now I could use my craft pad actually and stamp with it, or I can use a Versamark ink pad. I'll use Versamark to show you the difference. Let's see, hopefully this isn't too crooked. And can you see it's a clear ink, but again, it's sticky. Sticky and tacky, just like the craft ink. And then I'm going to pour white embossing powder on it. Now, we do sell white embossing powder at Stampin' Up, but it comes in a 3-pack. There's white and black and I think a clear. It's around $21 for all 3. And it's in with all the embossing products. Because I had my friend, she couldn't find it anywhere, the embossing powders. And I said, yep, we do still sell white. It's just kind of hidden off to the side. Are you loving the, oh, thank you. Bet you love the bear card. That's fantastic. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to emboss it really quickly. So you have to get out your embossing gun. Now, if you're new and you don't have this, this makes a really great Christmas gift as well. Okay, let me just grab it here. And I'm fighting with my table. Okay, here we go. And you hold it in one place. Until you see the powder melt. See, isn't that nice? Okay, there we go. Now, you just have to let it dry for like 2 seconds because it is still wet. See, it's okay now. And then I'm just going to pop it down right here, just under the little bear. And let's get some more dimensionals. Put that off to the side. So we'll get 2 of those. And where's my take your pick tool? When I'm doing lots of cards, I want to be fast and I need my picker tool because then you can flick off the backings off of your Stampin' Dimensionals, and it just saves me a lot of time. Okay, so what do you think about this card? Is it cute? So cute. And one thing that it's missing are these really cute stars, and I knew I would lose them, so I put them in a place that was right in front of my nose. And they're adhesive back stars. Let's see. I thought they were in this corner. No, I'll find them later. They'll show up. Okay, so that goes there. Let me just close this for a second. We're done with that. And then I'll set this aside. So when I find my stars, I'll just add 3 little stars on this card because they are somewhere. Okay, but nice, simple. It can be birthday or it can be, this is going to be a winter thank you card. So I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to make this really cute little box. So look how cute this is. So inside it has a Bath and Body Shop or Bath and Body Works warm vanilla sugar antibacterial hand gel, and you could give somebody the gift like this, but doesn't it look a lot cuter and cute little packaging? Okay, so let me see where I can get my little sample kit that I've got ready. Okay, we're going to need some Opal Rounds. We are going to need my little card kit and my template. I just made this up at 9 this morning, so it's not the best template in the world, but it's 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And then I cut 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 piece of cardstock, and I'll show you how I scored it. So we're going to score this at 1 inch. So on the short side at the top, 1 inch, and then 3 1/4 inches. You'll see how fast these are to make. And then we're going to turn it so the long edge is along the top of your paper trimmer, and it's going to be scored at 1 inch again, and 4 inches, and 5 inches, and 8 inches. Now, technically, it should be 8.5, but I didn't want to waste another piece of cardstock. So this little top flap will be a little bit smaller than it probably should be, but I don't think it affects the box. I think it, you know, it closes really well. So I think it's perfect. Okay, now let's get our paper snips out. We have to do a little bit of paper surgery. So on this very first tab, okay, we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to make a cut on the first score line, second score line, the third score line, and then this little 1/2 inch section will actually be the top. So we've got a rectangle here that we're totally getting rid of. So let's just cut those out really fast. We're doing the same thing on both sides. And you'll see how my box comes together. Okay, and then on here, remember how we made a cut to the first score line? We're doing the same thing on the other side. And what we're doing is we're creating flaps to make our box. Now I want this to fold in really nice, and I need to miter this corner a little bit, which just means I'm taking off a triangle just so that the box will close a little bit better. Okay, that looks better. And then if I do the same thing on each of these tabs, like I said, you don't have to, but I think it folds up a little bit nicer. Let's just grab that. And then the same thing with this one. I'll just go like this and like this. And like I said, totally optional. You don't have to do this for your box. Okay, and then this nice little tab at the top, I'm just going to take a little bit off of there as well, just so it folds nice. Okay, now my box is ready to go together. And let's see if I have my Super Seal Plus. Maybe not. I do somewhere. There is Seal and there is Super Seal, but I think I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal for now. I cleaned out my little bag from a party I did on the weekend, and my Super Seal is in my bag somewhere. But this will work for you guys to see what it looks like. Now on this box, I did use some liquid glue, so you could use liquid glue as well. I'm just going to use some of this seal. Then if it falls apart, I can always go and use my liquid glue. Okay, so let's put this in, seal it up. So you just put the sides together. We can put our little warm vanilla sugar, antibacteria gel, hand gel on there. So this is going to go like this. And this one will go like this. See? Then that goes inside. Isn't this easy? These we're not putting any adhesive down at all. And it just closes like that. So very, very easy. And then what I've done is Stampin' Up! Has these great snowflakes. And we'll see if I can find my snowflakes right here. They come in a package of 24. I'm not sure if we still have these or if they're sold out. I know lots of products have been selling out, but they're laser cut snowflakes that you just pop out, and there's two sides. One side is iridescent, one side is flat. So if you want the flat side, you can. If you want the iridescent side showing, you can. I think I'm going to put the iridescent side on there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back of this. And let's turn the snowflake this way this time. Just change the direction. And then I have some smoky slate cardstock left over from my bear card. Right? That was kind of the curve of the snowbank. That was an extra piece. So I think I'm just going to put it down here. It's a little bit different than this one, but I'm just using up scraps. You know, I don't know if this person will keep this box forever. Hard to say, but it is super cute. And I don't think it'll fit a Lindt chocolate ball, though. That would have been perfect if it did. Okay, and I'm just going to put this down like this. And then where's my little bear that I cut out? Hopefully he's here. There he is. Okay, so there's my little bear. And then I thought I had a thinking of you. I do have a thinking of you. Okay. Now I could have got a die and made this all fancy. But this is, you know, a little quick box, and I wanted it to be a quick project as opposed to a long project. So I'm just going to stick it down like this, and I'm going to use my liquid glue again. You'll notice I use liquid glue a lot. Do I have a picture of the template you're making for the box? Right here. I haven't actually taken it yet. It'll go on my blog. It'll go on my blog, which will hopefully get done later on today. What's today? Tuesday. So I had a bunch of new team members join me for that sale, and I promised them tonight we're going to have an open Zoom call, and I'm going to teach them how to cut paper, how to, you know, answer any questions they have, how to place an order, demonstrator order. So I'll be doing that tonight, and then sometime in the day I'll take a picture of my template. I probably need to do it darker because it's just in pencil, and then I'll load that up for you. Yeah, I love that little box. It's so cute. Okay, now what's it missing? It's missing some Opal Rounds, and the Opal Rounds are in the annual catalog, so you don't have to worry about that selling out. And I'm just taking my picker tool. We're just going to lift it up and use it as a lifter. This side is the putty side. So it's got a paper piercing tool, a putty lifter. This is my favorite part. Whenever I glue my pieces on wrong, I use this to separate the layers of the cardstock to rip it apart, basically. And I don't know if that's what it's technically used for, but are supposed to be used for, but I love it. It works very well. Okay, so I have two little bear boxes done. I have my kind of polar bear card done. And then I think, you know what, this is almost dry already. So that didn't take too long, maybe 10 minutes for the Shimmery Crystal Effects to dry. And those are my bear cards. And then if you're in my Monday or my Wednesday card class or my Monday night card class, you're also going to be making this card as well. So if you live out of town and you place an online order for $65 or more, I'm going to send you a quarter package of this glimmer paper. And then if you want, I'll send a picture of this as well so that you can make it. It's kind of a fun technique, not very hard. But then if you got the polar bear dies, then this will give you 3 projects that you can make right away. Okay, and I forgot to mention, when you like or share my blog, I always put your name, or my video, I always put your name into a draw to win a prize. And I drew Anne's name. So Anne comments on YouTube pretty much every week when I do a YouTube video. So her name went into the draw and she won a package of rhinestones. So I'll be sending this out to Anne. Anne, you're out east. So I'll be popping that in the mail. So I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Oh, I see Kim's here. You almost missed me. Yes, I'm so happy you found me. It's nice to see you, Kim. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you need help with the sale tomorrow, just shoot me an email and I'll help you enter it. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.